So what's going on, guys? Today we are going to talk about the major pros and cons of the higher variant of the Zenfone 3 priced at 28,000, which is one of the major drawbacks of the Zenfone 3. At this same price you can get the OnePlus 3, but Asus went mad with the pricing this time. Anyways, keeping that aside for a moment, let's talk about the things I like about this phone. So first, making things clear, this is the 4GB variant of the Zenfone 3 priced at 28,000, whereas the 3GB RAM variant is priced at 22,000. So I'm talking about the higher variant. So the first thing Asus did right this time is the build quality of the phone. It looks stunning and is not slippery. Earlier the phones made by Asus were a bit ugly, but this time they have completely changed their design language. But the only major flaw in this design is the protruding camera. That really pisses me off. Otherwise, everything looks good. Now talking about the specs, this variant has 4GB of RAM alongside Snapdragon 625 chipset with Adreno 506 GPU. The internal storage is 64GB, from which 52.6GB is available for use. And the general performance of this device is also really good. Talking about the benchmarks, my Geekbench score was 3980 for multi-core and 820 for single core, whereas my OnePlus 3 scored about 4020 in multi-core. While keeping those synthetic scores aside, the general performance of the Zenfone 3 is great. I experienced almost zero lag during my 1 week testing period, so performance isn't really an issue at all. This phone has a 5.5-inch Full HD display, and the display is also very color accurate and has a nice contrast ratio. It's a really good 1080p display, but it could have been great if they would have included a Quad HD display at this price. Well, talking about the camera, it is a 16 megapixel f2.0 camera with laser detection autofocus, OIS and dual LED flash. And the front camera is an 8 megapixel f2.0 camera. So this wraps up my video, and I'll be leaving you with some of the samples I took with this camera, and the decision is all up to you whether you want to spend 28k on this phone. It's a good phone, but the price is too damn high, but it's still a great phone with a good battery life and everything you need in a smartphone.